Hi everybody, I'm Stacy from Quick Quotes and I'm with Patsy. A lot of you know Patsy from teaching classes and stuff at the convention. Um, Again, we're excited to be here with you even though it's online instead of in person, but we have a fun craft along today that some of you had ordered to craft along with us. If you haven't, it's still on the website. You can check out the video later. Quickly before we get that started, I just want to let you know, in case you're here to shop and see some new products, our special for the event is you save 20% off of our website on any regular priced items. You use promo code MEGA20 and you save 20% off of any regular price items, and I'm going to show you some of the new stuff that's on there. Also, if you spend $50 or more, you get a free double page layout as well, so that's a great deal. So to start off, I want to show you a couple new paper lines that were just put on our website just a couple of days ago. Right here in front of me, we have Board Basics. So there's some gorgeous fall colors in there, really rich purples and blues and tan. We also have From Afar, which is a travel line, but it has some gorgeous fall colors as well. So you could either use for your travel pages, or you can use for some really gorgeous fall pictures as well. One thing I would like to show you is our one-day event that we have coming up in November. It's super fun one-day event and you get a ton of stuff. It's only $49 for the entire day of classes with Patsy. I'm going to run through some of the layouts that you would do in that event. This first one here has a little extra pocket that goes over your page protector. This up, there's a second page that goes with it. So at this event, it's $49. You get 4 classes, and you get a thank you gift from us, a little goodie bag, and you also get your name in for lots of door prizes that they're doing throughout the day. So it's on November 7th. You can sign up on our website, shopquickquotes.com, and click on class event bundles. This one has a little thing that pulls out here and it opens up. So we teach you some cool techniques on that. But the event is November 7th, so order your kit now and go live with us on our Facebook page, and as Patsy walks you through all of these little classes here. You also make a little box with some photo frames and stuff inside. But for one day, it's $49. And lots of door prizes. You get thank you gifts from us. So sign up on our website, order your kits, and join us on November 7th. Also, these are a few kits that are on our website that are fall themed, so it works for some of your fall pictures here. So these are some of the things that you can save 20% on. Also, our Powder Puff chalking inks, the 20% works on. But these are some of, there's a December kit, some winter stuff. And then if you spend $50, this is the kit that you get for free. So use code MEGA20, and if you spend $50 or more, this will automatically get added into your shipment when it ships. So those are a few of our new things that are on our website, and use the code. Go ahead and shop at shopquickquotes.com. Use the code MEGA20 and you get all the deals. If you like our new paper line, our Club Q this month is in this paper line. So I'll show you real quick Club Q if you're interested in a monthly kit club. This is an easy way to get brand new kits with new papers every single month. There's a couple of altered projects if you sign up for the Ultimate Bundle. You can see here. And then these are the page layouts. You can do page layouts, or you can do altered projects and page layouts. Let's see how this goes here. There you go. So if you do just page layouts, you get all the page layouts plus extras for $19.99 plus shipping each month. And if you sign up this in the next 2 days, we are going to honor the 20%. So any sign up that comes in for Club Q in the next 2 days, you will get 20% off your first shipment. So check out our website, shopquickquotes.com, and we are going to get started with our craft along kit.
Hi ladies, and welcome to Quick Quotes Craft Along. Well, we're going to build a tree, and we're going to, which looks like this, and we're going to build a house, and we're going to do it in like 20 minutes. So get ready to get your hammer and nails out and get ready to build a house. First of all, I'm going to let you know that we're going to do all the meat and potatoes, and by that I mean we're going to do some of the background just so we can get started, and then on your in your kit, you have a cutting diagram that looks like this. We're not cutting any of those right now. These are every one of these are photo mats, and those can be done at the end on your own. So if you've cut them already, great. If you have not cut them, you can also cut them into the sizes that you want, but save it till the end. We don't need that right now. And that's what these two white papers are for. So the very first thing we're going to do is a little bit of cutting. You have in your kit a piece of paper that looks like this. It's 4 by 12, gray, a real light gray on one side and stripes on the other side. You're going to cut this into 4 pieces that look like this. So that means they will be 4 pieces 1 inch wide by 12 inches long. So go ahead and do that right quick. And I probably won't stop a lot for cutting and chalking too much, because this video will remain on their website so that you can go back and look at something you may have missed or maybe not have had time to do. So go ahead and anytime you want to, anytime you choose to, you can chalk up edges. And the colors that were suggested are Mocha Mama, Rocky Road, and Amaretto. But you know, there are so many colors in that will go with this line. There's reds, there's greens, there's blues, all kinds of colors that you could actually use. So when we put suggestions, we also put them all right here on the instruction sheet. But just know that that's suggestions. So if you would like to chalk that up, try some either Amaretto, Rocky Road, or Mocha. Now you're going to, if you're going to use Rocky Road, it's a lighter brown. And I think I'll get out a piece of white paper and show you just what that looks like. So it's a nice soft brown. If you're going to use something darker, go with Mocha Mama. See how nice and dark that is? So it depends on how vintage you want to be. Now, Amaretto is a nice chestnut color that you could use on just about everything. So choose your color, and there's lots of other colors too. If you wanted to use like a deep sea, or you wanted to use like sunset or something like that, those would all work really well too. So anytime you want to change up the color, feel free to do that, because all these work. So the very first thing you're going to do is you have some die cut pieces that are green, look like this. And you will, and both pages 1 and 2 are exactly the same. So you could do the first 3 or 4 steps all at the same time. And I probably won't glue mine down because mine is just going to be a sample. So a 2 by 12 green strip goes at the bottom. And then you just cut some 1-inch strips that are striped. That goes right above your green strip. Okay. Green strip, striped 1-inch strip. Then up at the top, you're going to add another green strip, only it's 1 inch wide. Okay, 1 inch by 12 goes at the top. And another striped piece that's 1 inch wide goes right below your green piece. So that makes everybody's background look exactly the same, and pages 1 and 2 are going to be the same. So if you get this done, then you can start adding trees and houses and embellishments and all that kind of stuff. So we're not going to add photo mats right now, but we are going to, I think we'll build a tree to begin with. So with that said, you have in your kit lots of fun little green pieces that look like this. They look like clouds, and actually it was a cloud that I designed for another kit, and I thought, you know what, this would make a really fun tree. So I'm going to scoot this over just a little bit and then scoot my tree over so you can see that we put the tree together. And then we trimmed off the left side. I know it's going to be hard for you to trim off that left side because nobody wants to cut their tree. But we're going to just start layering those up. Now I used the Rocky Road on these little fluffy pieces, but you know what else would look really good on this is Amaretto. So mine is probably going to be a little bit different color so I can show you what they look like. Now this is Amaretto. I'm going to try some Deep Sea just for fun so you can see what that deep dark blue looks like on this green. And actually that's really pretty. So see how you just lightly hold it in your hand and gently get down until it just automatically goes down into those little cracks and crevices all by itself. So see how pretty that is? And that's Deep Sea. That's a great color without having to use brown if you don't want to. And so what you're going to do is locate your little tree trunk. Locate your tree trunk, and we're going to play with that a little bit first. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap white paper, lay it in front of me, and lots of ways you can do this tree trunk. I would probably choose a lighter brown, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 colors just so you can see what each one looks like. So press some color in. This is the Amaretto. See how that changes it? And if you want it a little bit darker around the edges, you just pick it up and do edges. Let's try something just a little bit different. And how about some barn board just for fun? And there's a deep red color, and that really, really matches your background of your layout. And again, you put on as much as you want. You can sponge it on and then pick it up and add just a little bit more color around the edges. I like that. And then get something a little bit darker, like maybe mocha. And finish off the edges of your tree trunk by just adding some color to the edges. So if you've never chalked before, see how easy this is. There's no right or wrong. There's no rules. It's just do whatever you want. Now what I like to do, once I get my tree trunk all kind of an overall color, I would like to take, and I think I might even try black sand. Let's see what that will look like. And see this sharp edge on the edge of your ink? I'm going to take it and just lay it on its side and just quickly make some lines like this. Turn it and make some more lines going down. And see how that makes it look like a crosshatch on a tree trunk? That's kind of fun too. So try that, and once you get your tree trunk all done, set it aside, let it dry just a little bit. And while you're doing that, we're going to add some color to the little clouds. And I think I'll go back to Rocky Road just for fun. So chalk those edges up on your little tree pieces. So keep in mind that if you've never used these Powder Puff Chalk inks, this is a great time to get them, because we do, on the special, you can get 20% off, and that's not something we do very often, and I think you will absolutely love them. We probably have 40 or 50 or more colors. I know we've had many, many in the past. So choose some colors and get your little edges chalked up. And again, we tried the Deep Sea over here. If you have a dark blue color, try that. Navy is another one that would be fun. Even some of the, if you have jade, that would be a good one. So chalk up all your little edges of your tree. And what we're going to do before we do any gluing is we're going to lay these little cloud looking pieces all together. And we're going to lay the trunk onto the background page. and decide where you want these little fluffy pieces. Now you can do it just exactly like we did if you want, because you have the pieces to do that. But keep in mind that you're going to be cutting off the left side, and like I said, that's going to be hard to do because who wants to cut your tree apart? If you want that tree to cover the whole thing, then make sure that you move it in and know that you're probably going to take up a little space from your photo mat. So here again is the finished piece, and there's the edge of your tree that we trimmed off right here. Photo mat's here. So if you want them scoot it clear in, you can do that. I just kind of like it look like it's just kind of on the edge there. So once you get your tree all chalked up, start with your big piece up here, and then just begin adding pieces, okay? See how that works? Start your big piece, your second biggest piece, smaller pieces, tuck them in or layer them over the top. See how quickly that goes? And when you get down to these little branches, keep in mind that those branches kind of need to go in front of at least a few of the tree pieces. So see how easy it is to build a tree? So get these layered up onto your background page, the one that you added the strips to. Choose one of those and layer everything out, and then you can go ahead and glue this tree down. Now I would probably glue it down so that this part right here would be trimmed off, and then that's what my tree would look like. You can move pieces down, move them around, get them where you want them, and then glue, okay? So now that we have the tree put together, I'm going to show you how to build a house in just a few minutes. I wish we could all do that. Okay, so this is what your house looks like. It's got lots of dimension here, and again, photo mats. When you go to add your house, so keep in mind this little photo mat needs to tuck in behind this gable right here, or this roof line, so you don't want to add any adhesive there. So the first thing that you're going to do is locate your house pieces. Now you have white. I'm going to put this back up here so we can see. You have white, and that's the left side of your house. You have another white piece. That is the center. And then you have a little skinny white piece, and that's the right end. And then you have several pieces that are roof parts. And I'm going to lay those out. And this is another, so you have a roof that looks like this, and then the little roof line that goes over the top. So that will actually overlap, okay? So we're gonna get all of these out, and then we'll chalk them separately. You have another one that looks like this, okay? That one will go on second, and also there's your roof line and your roof. And then this one, this little piece all by itself, goes right on top of your white piece of house on the left. So I have already chalked up the edges of my little house, white house pieces just a little bit with some amaretto. Now on the roof line, this is another great spot to do some testing. You can turn it over to the back side and try some colors if you want to. I tried barn board, and I just pressed it in to see how pretty that is, and it just perfectly matches. Just press some color in. You're gonna have to let it dry a little bit. But see how easy and quick that goes? Okay, there's that part. Now when you do the main part of the roof, you're gonna wanna choose a different color. And I think I will try Mocha Mama. So it needs to be just a little bit different in color so that you can see the contrast in your main part of your roof and the roof line. So press your color in. Press your color in so it looks like a nice wood piece that you would put on a roof shingles. And then I would pick it up and do just, now you don't need to actually get too much around this outside edge because your roof line is going to cover that up anyway. Maybe a little extra down here. Now there's also, if you chose to make something that looked like shingles, I haven't tried this before, but we're gonna try it right now. And again, if you turn your little ink pad kind of to its side and, okay, and then again this way. So it looks like little shingles on your roof. I don't know if you can see that. It's just very light, but it works really well. So you can try that if you want to. So once you get all your pieces chalked up, you're going to want to do the same to this roof line, and then your smaller one. What did I do with my smaller roof line?
That's the smallest. Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, all your roof lines need to be the same, these pieces, and then your main parts of your roof need to also be the same color as each other. Then you're going to glue, it's okay, glue your roof line. And see that pretty contrast in the barn board and the mocha? And then over here you're going to glue this roof line to this one, and then the single roof line is all by itself. So go ahead and glue. Now, sometimes you're going to need to let your ink dry just a little bit because you put on, when you sponge it in, it takes quite a bit and it will take a little bit of time to dry. So if your adhesive is not sticking to put the roof line on, then that's why it just needs a little time to dry. So what you're going to do first is, I'm going to go back to the finished piece. You're going to add, and we're going to lay this out. Don't glue anything down just yet. Lay out your first little house piece, and that's the white piece on the left. Looks like this. Okay, just lay that on. And then your second house piece looks like this. Lay that next to it. And your third house piece on the right looks like this, and lay that next to it. And once you get those laid out, then you can add your roof lines. Add your small one first, because that one fits perfectly right on this little house. There is only one piece to it. And then once you've glued your roof line onto the center roof, then you can glue it on, or just lay it into place. And then your third piece, get this glued on and lay it in place. And the reason I have you lay it in place is because you want to make sure that you have everything fitting and working before you actually glue things down. Now don't, make sure that when you, before you glue, you have these little pieces that look like this, little green pieces, and they go behind your windows, okay? Go behind both windows, like this. You have a tiny little gable that goes up here at the top with a little roof line, and that's exactly like these. You can put that on at the very end. So get things lined out. You have two little tiny chipboard strips of paper that look like this. Those are steps. You have two little tiny pieces that look like this. And look like this. tiny. Chalk those up a little bit. And they're your little flower box. You also have, so make sure you don't throw them away when you're punching out pieces. You also have some tiny little flowers that go right in that flower box. You have more flowers to add embellishment with little yellow buttons. And you have the word family. Once you get family, all these little letters all chalked up, they go onto your piece of paper that it's 1 3/4 by 9, looks like this, a little white paper. You could chalk those edges up or leave them white, but it's kind of fun to chalk up the edges of all your little squares of letters. Another little flower. Trim off your tree at the left edge, and then go back and do your cutting for your photo mats. And again, if you haven't cut them out, you can cut them to any size that you choose. If you have, then great, you can go back and add your photo mats at this point. So that pretty much concludes our demo for this cute little house and tree layout for families. And then make sure that you remember, this is our gift. We get a free gift with $50 order, 20% off all regular priced items.
Here's the free kit that you get.
And this is the free kit. It said, "Bless our home with love and laughter." It's really cute. And also has just a little cute little gingerbread house in that. So, and these are off all regular priced items. Use promo code MEGA20 and the offer ends October 20th. So be sure and watch this again, and if you, I know you couldn't put it together quite that fast, but at least you have an idea on how that works. And check out all our brand new paper lines, and remember that
Our November 7th one-day event is $49. So if you check out our website and go to class and event bundles, you can sign up for our one-day event coming up, and sign up by October 25th to be able to get your kit in time for the event. And if you are interested in Club Q and the gorgeous October kit, we are also honoring the 20% off of your first shipment of Club Q as well. So check it out, and
thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.
thanks for joining us.